If you saw somebody chained to a post, you would do something about it. But in the days of the transatlantic slave trade, it was a normal sight to see. It isn't as clear today of what modern slavery looks like.
Assistant Attorney General Glenn Parks says sex trafficking happens regularly in Nebraska, but most often it's when an older man encounters a woman with low self-esteem, susceptible to manipulation.
Abductions that happen in Walmart, it's much less that kind of Hollywood version and much more subtle in most cases.
Amanda Novotny agrees. She says for the survivors she works with in Omaha at the Women's Center for Advancement, it's not just a matter of confidence, but of practical needs.
Traffickers are really good at identifying vulnerabilities that people have. So, what they do is they may be providing something that the survivor isn't able to obtain on their own at that time. There are a lot of myths about it being strangers in a van, in a parking lot. And again, that's not what we see. The majority of that absolutely does happen. But the majority of it is we see that the trafficker is someone that the survivor knows.
And while that means most sex trafficking starts with a relationship, it can also start with a friendship. Just last month, in Grand Island, a teen was charged with sex trafficking for eliciting dozens of pornographic photos from other minors. Sex trafficking is not prostitution. There is one major difference: the use of force, fraud, or coercion.
Healthy relationships, I think, are the basis of what we can all do every day. Additionally, education about the signs to look for is really important. If you see something, say something. The WCA has a 24-hour hotline that is staffed by an advocate, and we can talk to you about those questions. And then there's also the National Human Trafficking Hotline.
And that hotline number I mentioned before, it works very well. They send us, law enforcement in Nebraska, the tip. Immediately, an agency will decide which agency will take that up, and we immediately investigate that.
I just wanted to be cared about, and I wanted a person to care about me and to be loved.
With enough awareness, advocates and lawmakers say the issue can be addressed. For News Channel Nebraska, Carolyn Conti.